Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm James Schaefer. Thank you for joining us on 7 at 7. In Top Story, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A fire destroyed a strip mall this morning in central Las Vegas. The Clark County Fire Department responded just after 1 a.m. to the blaze at the Rodeo Paradise Complex on Paradise Road.
We arrived on scene. We had fire showing from 1 occupancy that quickly spread to approximately 4 to 5 occupancies. This was a 2-alarm fire from the Clark County Fire Department, which is about 50 to 60 people total.
At least 5 businesses were damaged in the blaze, including 3 that appeared to be complete losses. And the Nye County Sheriff's Office is sharing details following a crash that killed 2 children and 1 adult Sunday. Christos Vraknos was arrested by Nevada State Police Sunday after he failed to maintain the travel lane near mile marker 27 on US 95, causing the collision. Police say Vraknos did show signs of impairment at the scene of the crash. Congresswoman Susie Lee and other local officials spoke at the NV Energy headquarters about how the federal infrastructure law will impact Nevada. The Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act will allocate billions of dollars to support projects here in the Silver State.
Nevada has an opportunity to transition into a clean energy economy, especially when it comes to making electric vehicles more accessible. This law will provide $38 million in funding to Nevada for a network of EV chargers to facilitate long-distance travel, not just in Nevada, but across the western U.S.
Nevada will also get $468 million to revamp public transit systems. And a U.S. soldier is using his rap music to bring positive change and inspiration to Las Vegas youth. Review Journal's Renee Summerhour explains. Renee?
James, although most of Sergeant Sutton's day consists of recruiting soldiers, he's also proving that living your dreams in the military is possible.
2010, I was listening to some things, and then all of a sudden at the end of the day, I had wrote my first song out of nowhere. If I go do a competition and I place in a competition. So I end up placing 3rd, and then boom, led to this. Their excitement, all the achievements, the things that you can do, because I'm describing some of the things you can do. So I actually break it down to them, and then I say inside the song, what are you taking away from it? I'm getting all type of messages, phone calls, and then they're generally asking, how can I help them be better? Not only thank you for your service, but thank you for being brave enough to put yourself out there and showing my son and daughter that they can still pursue their dreams while being there.
In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. It's called the High Line, a 294-unit rental complex at the Gramercy on Russell Road, just west of the 215 Beltway. We're learning more about the project since it broke ground with an expected open date in the winter of 2023. The complex will be occupying the former imploded and unfinished condo tower that occupied that same lot. Well, it's been a year since the National Finals Rodeo has been in Vegas, which spells not only the return of the NFR, but the Cowboy Christmas Show. This year, the show will include more than 350 exhibitors and 60 separate concerts. The show opens a day earlier this year with a tree lighting ceremony and live music starting at 5 p.m. Wednesday. Now to your week forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour is here for you. Clear skies are in store for us tonight as we get into the mid-40s into our early morning hours, and thankfully staying in the 70s for our high. For your look at your start of the week, we should count ourselves lucky. Nice and sunny conditions all week long. High in the 70s, low in the 40s. Winds not looking like they'll be too much of a problem, which means it's another lovely week to enjoy this beautiful Vegas weather. In health, sponsored by 4M Dental. Love your smile again. Clark County on Monday reported 460 new COVID-19 cases and no new deaths over the 3 preceding days, as all 4 key metrics for COVID-19 show improvement. As of Monday, the CDC's 14-day ranking of Clark County sat in the substantial risk transmission category, down from the high risk category where it has been since the beginning of the month. And President Joe Biden says he is not considering any widespread U.S. lockdown in response to the Omicron variant of the coronavirus. In a speech this morning, he called the variant a cause for concern, but not a cause for panic.
We're learning more about this new variant every single day. And as we learn more, we're going to share that information with the American people candidly and promptly.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $100 when you sign up. The Raiders are putting the Thanksgiving Day win over the Dallas Cowboys behind them and setting their sights on the Washington football team. But the Silver and Black could be without star tight end Darren Waller for this one. Waller injured his knee in the second quarter of the team's 36-33 overtime win. Luckily, he avoided serious injury after it was revealed that he suffered a strained IT band in his knee, as opposed to a more serious injury that could have sidelined him for a significant amount of time.
It's a weak deal. We'll see where he is. I know he improved the first day, which happens a lot of the time, and I think now we're waiting to see how the rest of the week goes. So I think that's the best I can do for week to week. I'm trying to figure it out too.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Mets' odds to win the 2022 World Series dropped Monday after they signed three-time Cy Young Award winner Max Scherzer to a 3-year, $130 million contract. The Westgate Superbook lowered New York's odds from 18-1 to 14-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers remain the World Series favorites, and the Atlanta Braves are the 10-1 second choice to repeat as champions.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoveryNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Today, Nevada's own Catalina Enriquez makes history as the first openly transgender contestant in the Miss USA pageant. Enriquez recently spoke with Review Journal about her plans to honor transgender people, including with one of her gowns, which features the colors of the transgender pride flag.
I think this dress is not just a message, but really embodying self-love and celebration of who you are and having peace within your body and soul and being an example of that.
Enriquez makes all her own dresses for her pageants. In Lifestyle, sponsored by Glittering Lights at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Tomorrow is Giving Tuesday, and nonprofits across the U.S. and here in Nevada are urging supporters to be generous with their time and with their money. A Nevada State Bank report says Nevada households that made charitable donations gave 15.4%. That's more in 2020 than they did the year before. However, some nonprofits are still trying to catch up on lost revenue from last year. Organizers are saying Giving Tuesday is meant to help people feel pride in their donations to charity. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.